Thanks for having me on.
So you got a show coming up too.
Yes.
Surprise, surprise. We've had a lot of people with shows. I'm just kidding. Yours is great. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say it like we don't care about your show. I care a lot.
Who's Oprah here?
Yeah, so
you got a show.
You got a show. Everybody got a show.
Yeah, we
We
a
love
lot of
shows.
stuff.
We love shows.
We love shows. So what's the name of your show?
Strange Attachments.
Strange Attachments.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it is relevant to the plot. It is a sci-fi romance, a sci-fi rom-com, actually, where it's between a Men in Black-esque researcher and the Strange Attachment, which is a super, super chill guy, a super chill person who just happens to be, like a brain slug.
A brain slug?
Yeah, classic.
Like an actual slug?
Oh, yeah.
In the researcher's brain?
Oh, no, not... no spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
I was just so interested.
No, it's great. It's this very thing of a very interesting thing, especially being around kind of Planet Ant, where it's this very kind of wacky concept, and yet I would say it's actually pretty grounded, which is gonna be kind of a really interesting contrast. I'm very excited to see it come to life on our stage.
I don't know if the community's going to accept that. Something grounded?
Yeah, I know. It's a big leap. It's a big leap.
And you're part of the One Act team, right? This is like the farm team?
Yeah, in fact, this is going to be the final show.
The final show
Of
of the year?
2022-2023 season?
Yes, of the 2022-2023 season. I know. I don't quite know what to do with myself.
Got some
It's
big
very
shoes
nice.
to fill.
I know. And then we have, I was really lucky. Felt like I was able to copy off of everyone else's homework.
Yeah.
Really was able to kind of, just get all of the advantages, learn from everyone else, and just kind of be like, okay, cool. Like, I actually have it all together.
That's amazing. That's the point of the farm team, right?
Oh, yeah. It's been an amazing experience. My crew now, we all have worked together for this whole year.
Right.
So we really know how we all work, which has I've been able to really trust them, lean on them, have this just really strong feeling of just mutual respect and mutual appreciation, which then, of course, segueing back, ties into some of the themes of the show, where it's very much about communication and about that mutual understanding.
Right.
And yeah, it's been amazing to kind of have that happen, being able to just have things so handled by this incredibly competent production team where they have all done their own shows. They've been on Ant Planet. Daniel Jackson was on last month, and then he jumped right into producing my show after Funkington. And they are all just wonderful, brilliant people. And to kind of round things out on this year, it's just very cool. And it also kind of allows me to kind of stick the landing, have my little moment too.
Yeah. Is this your first show?
This is kind of my second show. It's
You did a sketch show, right?
Yes. Yeah. At a Dream Train. Yeah. That was very cool. That was really intense. A really cool thing of going from that into our original show group, where it was a really great first show to have, where we had all these huge concepts and all these huge things. We were just kind of doing everything, and now it's kind of like, okay, taking that, moving forward, learning from that, and it really allowed me to. Oh yeah.
No, continue what you were saying.
Oh.
Yeah, we really allowed you to.
Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Thanks for ruining that train of thought.
I was going to say, so what is the biggest difference in your creative process between writing a collaborative sketch show and writing your own unique one-act original play?
That's a very good question. I think that something that was surprisingly not different was some of the magic of theater is that you aren't in this alone. Thank you. Where it really is this thing of kind of, it definitely expanded some of the aspects of a sketch show where you write your own sketches, you kind of combine that in an anthology, you kind of each have your own pieces. But I was having a bit of a hard time until I was like, hey, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on this? And we really kind of built this script and got that going. And now bringing this into rehearsals and seeing how actors bring their creativity to this, and especially being in this room where it's almost majority queer actors for this very kind of queer trans themed show, very, very strong themes, and bringing a lot of my own experience into that, really seeing what they bring to it as well. And so that kind of level of collaboration really has remained the same. I would say the main difference is that everyone is just actually on board with my dinky little idea, and it made me really love it, and it made me really kind of just have this angle of appreciation and really fall in love with these characters, and I think that you all really will too.
Wait, tell us more about the themes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's basically these two people who are kind of misunderstood in their own lives. They kind of have this weird connection, this kind of coincidence that just happens where they are able to find each other, and they kind of go against the structures that they've had in their lives in order to continue that connection and build this relationship with each other. And it's not only in terms of romance, it's also kind of showing how the relationships that the protagonist has in his life influence him and influence his own decisions, and how he can gain more confidence and make these larger decisions that help him become more of himself as his own person.
Wow.
So it's very cool. We're also doing this, trying to build this in conjunction with a fundraiser, which I think will hopefully help with these themes. It was partially really inspired by Planet Ant's response to the Hamtramck City Council decision, where day one we had that pride flag out on the front stoop. We had the Alphabet Fest going, where it was like, nope, we are gonna just show up in solidarity and caring and kindness and like really bring people together. And that really emphasized to me that I could do more with this show than just my own show. And so we're getting a bunch of local businesses together, particularly with a particular emphasis on supporting queer artists and queer-owned businesses, trying to just kind of basically find places where people feel safe, and then bringing them all into the same room. Essentially, it will be digital, but we're just kind of like trying to get them involved. We'll have different raffle prizes, and then the proceeds will go back into supporting our actors and crew on the show, and then also supporting Stand With Trans as an organization.
Stand With Trans.
Yes.
Yeah, so what do they do?
So they do a lot of fantastic programming. Sorry, I need to take more breaths here.
It's
talking
a lot
really
of information. It's good information.
Thanks. So they particularly focus on supporting trans youth. And they also do a lot of stuff when it comes to education, advocacy, some parent support groups, which definitely helps kind of taking the load off when you kind of come out. Takes some of the, you don't have to be educating people yourself on top of navigating your own identity. Right. And so they do a lot of really important work. So I'm very, very happy to support them, kind of give back a little bit. And then also emphasize, hey, if anyone has a problem with this, that's a pretty strong flag of don't come to this show. Like, if you hate trans people, don't come to this show.
Yeah.
Hopefully, no hateful people will be in the audience, but it will be a good, just like learning education moment for some people who might not be as self-educated on the topics themselves. Yeah,
and I think that is a really strong focus of mine. And such a beauty of sci-fi is that you can pair allegory and reality in such a cool way. Especially I'm very influenced by Star Trek, huge Trekkie, y'all, and that's a really strong thing of building this hopeful story and taking sci-fi and taking kind of these grounded real things and just making them a little bit more fun, making them a little weirder. Yeah. And I feel like that kind of comes back around to building what the future can be.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Strange Attachments. What are the dates again?
September 29th, 30th, and then the first weekend of October.
Wow. Miles, thanks so much for coming out here.
Thank you,
Can't wait to see it.
Amazing
Thanks.
show. Yeah.
I'm super psyched.
Let's hear it for Miles.
Thank you.